You're listening to DraftKings Network.
God bless football, Billy Gill.
God bless football, Mikey A.
God bless football, Fuentes.
God bless football, Stugotz.
Thank you, Mikey A. Thank you, Fuentes. Sorry about that. A little
No,
bit
you're
rusty.
welcome to.
I got my mics mixed. Listen, I got them mixed up. I'm sorry about that, okay? We have a brand new segment that we're going to debut this week. I'm very excited for it. A bone to pick. Billy has a bone to pick. Yes, now we're going to get to that. We have a lot of things to get to. More Mike Lee. Hey, here's a headline. But, Mikey A, you would agree we need to start with what's going on in Billy's house, right?
Yes, because it will affect the rest of the episode, or at least it has the potential to.
So, Billy, explain to the audience what is going on at your house right now.
Well, so I ordered a couch. Well, let me rephrase that. My wife decided we needed a new couch. I was perfectly fine with the couch that we had. But she decided that we needed a new couch.
Yep.
The girls' birthdays are both coming up. She says that she wants to have parties here at the house for the girls this year and that we would need a new couch for that, which I don't 100% disagree with because the other couch, kids, dogs, like it's seen better days. So we ordered a couch. I was expecting when we ordered this couch that it would take a really long time to come because that's what normally happens when you order furniture, or at least when we did the last time. I'm like, we can deliver it on Thursday or Friday. I'm like, well, Thursday is probably a better day. I have more of an open window. And the window that I got was 9 to 6, which I thought was way too big of a window.
That's a wide window.
Is that a window?
Yeah.
No, that's a barn door.
That's a day. It's a day.
Thing. Yeah.
You know those like doors that you see like on TV, like in these like fancy California real estate shows where it's like a sliding door that you pull and it takes out like an entire wall.
Yes.
And you're like, I don't know how this house is structurally sound if there's just a giant gaping hole, on the side of this building looking out off the side of the mountain or whatever, right? That's the door, like, window that they gave me. Mm-hmm. And then last night, they refined that window somewhat to 11 to 2, and I was like, uh-oh, that's a bad window. But
that's a window at least.
It's a window, but that's also my recording window. That's not a good time for this to happen.
Right.
And then as the day's gone on, 11 came, and I was like, I text my wife. I'm like, can you check on this situation? Because I'm going to have to start recording soon. I haven't heard anything. Have you heard anything? They're like, this window is now 11:15 to 11:45. I'm like, ooh, that's the worst window. That's when we're recording. So at some point, I may have to get up to open the door and, let strangers come into my home with a couch and just hope that they don't steal anything while we're recording. But we'll get to that when we get to that, if we get to that.
All right, but we're outside that window right now, correct? They're late.
But we're getting close.
We're getting close to that window. We're getting close to that window, yeah.
Are we? Okay. So there's a chance that someone might deliver a couch to your house while we're on the air doing the show here.
Or if I miss them ringing the doorbell, they may show up at my house and leave, or just put the couch in my driveway. There's lots of things that can go on here.
You know how I can tell how much I'm missing the football season is all I can think about is get the movers on to pick the games.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's all I'm thinking about.
But there's no games to pick. Yeah,
there's no games to pick.
Right. Yeah.
So Mikey, I don't know if you caught this, but we had a situation this past week in Nashville, and thanks to everyone that came out to our draft watch along in Nashville, everybody that watched on YouTube. So you guys did a show from Nashville. So all the people there, I met a guy there that drove there hours, and he was like, "Do you remember me?" And I was like, "Not specifically." And he's like, "Well, I met Lucy when Lucy was doing off-roading, and she interviewed me and my child. And my child was a big Stugotz fan and was praising Stugotz. And Stugotz then said on the show, let's get that kid on to make picks every week." And he's like, and I didn't hear from Stugotz after that to make picks. And I was like, oh, and he's like, do you not remember? And I'm like, not really, because he says that he wants everyone on to make picks every week. And then he showed me the video, and then what happened was we exchanged contact information, and he's reached out to me since then. So Stugotz, I now have contact information for this child who you wanted to come on last year to make picks.
Yeah.
So at some point, he'll be making picks. Where the show will be on when he's making picks is your best guess. I have no idea where we're going to be airing.
This kid can come on and make picks when I get a book.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's another one that people have reached out to. Listen.
Is this your bone to pick? Are you picking bones right now? Okay, there's a different bone.
I was just going to say, we have a segment called I Have a Bone to Pick. That's not this one, but I will say that I've had a number of people reach out to me saying that they're owed books that they won in various contests, and I'm like, talk to Cynthia or Kristen. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have access to these books.
Various contents or years of working with him. No, either way, somebody hasn't gotten a book.
It was the Dolphin Mall appearance that we did, and I gave away Billy gave away 5 books and gave away all the money in my pocket. I mean,
it's a fun day.
Right.
It was a fun day.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah. By the way, God Bless Football is brought to you by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Yep. Subscribe, please. Download, subscribe, rate, review, all those fun things. Do it for Billy. Do it for Mikey A. Do it for me because we own this property now. Okay.
Well, if you enjoy God Bless Football, follow us on the different feeds, on the podcast feed, on the YouTube feed, because soon you're not going to find it on this feed. Anyway, you want to play a segment, Stugotz? It's been like.
It's been a minute.
I feel like it might have been since the Super Bowl that we've all done a show together. It's been a while since we've all been on together for one reason or another.
Right. I feel like it's been, I feel like it was sooner than that. Mikey A and I did a couple of episodes last week of some stuff. We had Mel Kiper on. We had Todd McShay on to get people ready for the draft. But you're right. We have not been together for quite some time.
Yeah. The three of us and Fuentes, the four of us, it's been a while since we've all done a show together. It's nice. It's nice to be back. But while you've been gone, Stugotz, we started a segment called Here's a Headline. And this is how it works. A lot of shows will just go in and they'll start their show and they'll just be giving just the headlines. They'll just talk about the headlines. And that's boring. So we gamified headlines. And this is how it works. I'm gonna do one here real quick and then see if you catch on to the intricacies of this game called Here's a Headline. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay, here's a headline. This week, the NFL fined the Falcons $250,000 and Jeff Ulbrich $100,000 personally in response to his son prank calling Shedeur Sanders.
Not a headline.
No, that was a headline. What do you mean?
That is the headline. That is absolutely a headline.
That's a headline.
Now you react.
Not a headline.
So I'm not getting. Oh, I react. That's the game.
Yeah.
Now you react.
Oh, I see.
There was the headline.
I thought we were doing headline or not a headline.
Hold on a second. Oh. Yeah, when you said not a headline, what did that mean exactly?
Well, I thought that was the game. You were trying to see if I could figure out the game on the fly here. I've never played the game before. You guys invented the game while I was away, and I was trying to see if I could keep up with the game. That's all I was trying to do.
Wait, so does that mean you don't think that happened, or you don't think it's a newsworthy story?
No, I do think it happened, and I do think I don't really think it's a newsworthy story, but I'm happy to give my thoughts on it if that's part of the game.
I have a question for all you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm the only one without child in this show.
Right.
You get a phone call.
Yes.
Your child did something, and now you owe $100,000. What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean. Not a good call to receive.
No,
I got to be honest with you. Yeah.
So your son or your daughter did something. They don't have the money to pay for it. You didn't give them permission to do it. It's going to cost you $100,000.
That's what happened to the defensive coordinator for the Falcons.
Yeah.
His son made a phone call, thought it was funny. Now you owe $100,000.
How old is the son?
21.
He's 21.
Yeah.
The 21-year-old.
He's paying for that himself.
He's an adult.
I don't know how. I don't care.
He could drink. He can go to a bar. He could serve our military. He could do whatever he wants. That should not be on dad. That should be on a 21-year-old making a bad decision and a good decision, depending on how you look at it, or a bad decision, making a prank call that cost him $100,000. It should not cost his parents anything. Not a penny.
I mean, if I'm Jeff and my son does this, and I'm fined $100,000 in the absolute worst defense possible ever, I think I would say, I didn't give him that number. Mm-hmm. Like, what are you fining me for? This has nothing to do with me. Like, I don't know how he got that.
Yeah.
And no one will believe that, but that's the move that I play. I believe that the story is like his phone was left laying around open or an iPad or something like that. In which case, bad job. Bad job by Jeff, and like worst job by his son. Like, son, listen to me, buddy. You already decided to do this, which like not nice, but not exactly criminal what you did, right?
Yeah.
You decided to tape it, which is just dumb considering who your father is. It's dumb considering the fact that like the way the NFL works is if your daddy's a coach, you might be a coach one day. So I don't know why you decided to risk your potential NFL career by doing this dumb thing and recording it, but you did that. And then you decided to come clean and fess up, which you probably only did after they tracked down the number and realized who you were. But you decided to issue an apology, but like kind of throw daddy under the bus, which is another mistake. Like this kid,
Right.
not great decision-making skills. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm going to go a step further, Billy. In my house, we try and live by the rule of if it's funny, you're not in trouble. If you're going to do it, if you're going to risk it all,
Make it funny.
come up with a better thing than you're going to have to wait longer.
Yeah.
Like that, you risked it all for a throwaway giggle hang up thing. Like do a little research, have a little fun with it. That was terrible.
I will say it wasn't the best call. It was also very short. If it's going to cost you $100,000, drag it out a little bit, make it more believable. Almost honestly, to the point where you trick the television networks to show Shador on the phone, thinking that he has been selected, right? Because that was so fast that I don't think that any of us really thought while we were watching the draft that Shador thought that he was getting drafted or was getting drafted, because we never saw like him on the phone, him reacting positively to a call. If you're gonna do it and get caught and get punished, really sell it. Really sell it so that it was worth the $100,000, you know?
So, Billy, I just want to be clear here. You're blaming Dad for leaving his phone just laying around the house? He's supposed to have that locked up at all times?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
He blamed his dad for doing that.
That's a terrible job by this kid. I mean, seriously, Dad should make the kid work and pay off the $100,000, right?
Yeah. One dish at a time.
Yeah, one dish at a time, yes.
Lots of chores. This kid, I don't know if he's away at school, but let's be real.
Right.
This kid's living at home, right? Like, so we're taking out the trash, we're washing the car, we're feeding the dog. I don't even know what chores you would have to do to get to $100,000 in time earned. But, I mean, that kid's going to be taking out my trash till he's 55 years old or until I'm dead, I think. Like, the stuff he's going to have to do. I saw this, Stugotz and Mikey A and Mike Fuentes, and it's along these lines, but it's not the exact same thing, and it's not related to football whatsoever. But it's a fun game in terms of trying to figure out what things cost in terms of things that you need to do, right? So are you guys familiar with Mr. Beast? Have you heard of Mr. Beast?
Sure.
No.
Have you heard of Mr.
I have,
Beast?
yes.
No, I have not.
You have not? Okay, well, Mr. Beast is the biggest YouTuber in the world. He has, like, shows. He's worth, like, millions of dollars, right?
Okay, yep.
So Mr. Beast's budget for all of his like videos that he puts out is something insane. It's like he has like a $10 million budget for a lot of these videos. It's crazy how much money Mr. Beast makes and how much money Mr. Beast spends and gives away, right? I saw on the internet, which maybe it's real and maybe it's not, but we're going to run with it as though it is real. I saw on the internet that Mr. Beast has a challenge where if you can eat $1,000 worth of McDonald's food in 36 hours, he will give you $1 million.
Really?
Yes.
Can I order it from the airport? Because that's like a Happy Meal.
I mean, not the worst strategy. People then were trying to break down.
You're going to the most expensive McDonald's?
Well, that's the thing is that then what's the strategy, right? With ordering McDonald's, do you order the most expensive thing? Because then you're ordering like triple quarter pounders that's loaded with bacon and all this stuff that's going to be super filling, and then that sandwich costs you maybe $11. And then what do you have to do? Like 100 of those. You can't do that in 36 hours. So how do you find the things that aren't as filling but are the most expensive? Do you go hash browns? Do you go with drinks? Like, what do you order chicken nuggets? What do you order to get to $1,000 that you think that you can eat within 36 hours? Because even if you order like a Big Mac meal, let's say that's $10, $11. You can't have 100 Big Macs in 36 hours. So how do you get there? That's what the Ulbrichts now need to figure out in terms of chores. How do we get to $100,000 in chores for you to pay us back? Because I don't think that it's ever going to happen. And I'll tell you this, Stugotz, the conversation was happening earlier this week, and I don't want to betray confidences, but I believe it was Mike Fuentes that said it. He turns to that kid and he says, guess what? You're not going to college. That was your college. Not happening anymore.
Right. Yeah. But this kid graduated college, it seems like. I mean, he's already back home living with dad.
I think he's a student at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
But he's got to be on the back end. He's got to be close to the end. He's 21.
Yeah.
Right now, so.
Well, so it takes people different amounts of time
if it was for me, listen, buddy,
Yeah.
get ready to learn personal loan because I ain't paying that. You're paying it, yeah.
Yeah, but dad has to pay it. Kid has to pay him back. To Billy's point, assign these chores a very low dollar amount and have him do 1 million of them. I mean, seriously.
You're going to be doing 300,000 car washes.
Well, yeah. I mean, he deserves it.
He does, really.
And, I mean, the audacity of this kid to blame his dad for having a lot of contacts in his phone and leaving his phone laying around the house. I mean, who would do that? What kind of son is this?
Why did he have Shador's contact?
It's weird.
They must have I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah, are the Falcons in on
You're a
it?
defensive coordinator for a team that literally just drafted a quarterback last year.
Well, I mean, maybe the contact was there. Maybe a little tampering while he was with the Jets. Who knows?
Let's bring on more fines.
Yeah. So it's a headline.
So, that was a headline.
Can I do one?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a Fuentes call at
Go
this
ahead.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. One more.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a depressing one, but hey, here's a headline.
Right.
The New Orleans Saints in the second round drafted quarterback Tyler Shuck, and he will likely be the last player born in the 1900s to get drafted.
Wow.
How does that make you guys feel?
Slightly older than I felt 5 seconds ago.
We don't have any, I guess this year we're out of the COVID year. So we're out of the 9-year seniors.
Yep.
And the 9-year seniors aren't getting drafted anyways, because that's why they've been in college for 9 years. Yeah. That's
Tyler Shuck is 25, going to turn 26 in September.
We're getting
likely the last one to be drafted in the 1900s.
It gets worse for us, Mikey, because Stugotz is already well past this situation.
Well, me and Stugotz are the same age. Just asking.
That's true. So I guess it's really just going to affect me in the near future. But we're getting to the point where NFL draft prospects are being born after you graduated high school, which is really scary.
Wow.
Really scary. Yeah.
When was Shador Sanders born?
That's a good question. Give me one moment.
All right, you're looking it up, right?
I'm gonna consult the beasts.
Okay, all right, the beast.
Hold on a second.
By the way, I think I could eat. I could eat the appropriate amount of McDonald's in 36 hours to get $1 million. I could do it.
February 7th, 2002.
Yeah, he was born in 2002.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You cannot eat $1,000 worth of McDonald's in 36 hours.
I think I could. Nuggets.
I can't do it.
Nuggets.
It's
Chicken nuggets. I think I could. But Billy, there's $1 million waiting for you at the end of the rainbow. It's a pot of gold.
I'm sure there's a no vomit clause in that.
Honestly, this is one of those things where lawyers typically step in so that it doesn't happen, because someone will die trying to do this, and then Mr. Beast will really be in trouble.
So Mr. Beast has a way out. He has a lawyer. That's right. Someone's going to eat this, okay, over 36 hours and not win any money because of legalities. Billy's right about this. Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast has no intention of giving this $1 million away.
No, Stugotz,
That's a headline.
You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised at
he
how
gives away $1 million all the time?
All the
does.
time. It's
Really?
crazy how much money he gives away.
It's really weird.
It's basically his brand. I just give away a ton of money all the time. Man.
Get him on the show.
We can't.
He'd say no to us?
You're going to get him on the show just to ask him for $1 million.
To make picks with the kid.
Okay.
We're back after this.
Hey guys, it's Lucy, and I'm about to tell you about the most incredible, unforgettable gift you can get mom this Mother's Day. Have you ever heard of Goldbelly? It's this amazing site that I order from all the time, where you can get the most iconic, famous foods from restaurants all across the U.S., and they will ship it anywhere across the country for free in time for Mother's Day. Goldbelly will ship gift-worthy cakes from Ina Garten and Martha Stewart, Magnolia Bakery's famous banana pudding, New York bagel brunch directly from the city, or even authentic Chicago deep dish pizza. So whether your mom would love something sweet from one of the country's best bakeries or meals from world-famous chefs, Goldbelly has you covered. It's a super simple process, and the packaging is so cute that I used it for my scrapbook. So, if you are looking to make Mother's Day perfect or want to impress your friends and family with an epic meal next time you host, go to goldbelly.com and get free shipping and 20% off your first order with promo code GBF. That's goldbelly.com, code GBF for free shipping and 20% off your first order.
We're back, guys. Godless Football is presented by Smirnoff. We do game days. Please drink responsibly. The Smirnoff Company, New York, New York. Stugotz, I was not in last week when you guys recorded, so I'm not familiar with some of the games that you have teased and that are upcoming. So can you tell me what the games are and how they work? Is there anything I need to know, anything confusing that I wouldn't understand? Because I thought Here's a Headline was pretty simple, and then you said that's not a headline, and then it kind of threw everything off. So I want to kind of understand the games before we play them, just so we're all on the same page.
All right, so the games that we have on the table today are More Likely. You're familiar with that one.
Yes, love that one.
Anonymous Sources. You're familiar with that one.
I love that one.
Okay.
Stugotz, you'd be surprised. I'm really good at anonymous sources.
Really?
It's almost like I think you know where I get some of the anonymous quotes, and you read it.
Let me rephrase this. Every week that we've played anonymous sources, it's been about teams. And I don't know if that's what we're doing with anonymous sources today. So if it's not about teams, it's going to be okay. So every time we've done it, it's been about teams. And I get off to like a crazy hot start where I'll hit like 5 in a row.
Right.
And then the pressure starts like mounting. I'm like, can I have a perfect game this time? And then I miss like the last 3 or 4. And I really end up like 500-ish, more or less. But I get off to like a crazy hot start every time.
Okay. The final game on the table, I'm leaning towards anonymous sources right now, just so you know, because you're very excited
I've jinxed
about
myself
it.
now.
I know.
Yeah.
Is Fuentes' blind rankings.
Oh, blind
now
rankings.
You're not
How
familiar with this game, Billy. So now I'm tempted to go there first because you're not familiar. Fuentes, explain your game to Billy and see if he understands.
Hold on. We also have a bone to pick later on.
Oh, yeah, and a bone to pick. Oh, we got a lot to get to. Oh, my
pick.
God, and a couch. Anyway.
Yeah, the couch.
Yeah, the couch show up yet or no?
I heard dogs barking, so I'm not sure what's going on out there. Yeah.
Exciting. Okay, so Billy, what blind ranking is basically is I give you 10 of the best players at a position. Well, not the best. Well, I guess the best. But 10 of the best players at any given position, and you will blind rank them, Justin Fields, and you will blind rank them as they come out, but you don't know what's coming next. Exactly.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I like this.
Well, give Billy
I've seen this on the TikTok.
Yes, exactly.
On the TikTok.
That's where I've derived it from. Last
Mikey TikToks on it.
Is that where you stole it from?
Yeah, most of it. So the thing
I've seen this on the TikTok with the Mr. Beast and the such.
Wait, so Fuentes, tell Billy where Mikey A had Justin Fields ranked in his quarterback rankings.
Mikey A, we all know, is a big Justin Fields fan. And luckily for him, last week, it landed at number 1 on Mikey A's personal blind rankings of quarterbacks. Congratulations, Mikey A. Congratulations, Justin Fields. Congratulations, New York Jets.
That's awesome, man. Your quarterback, number 1 in your rankings.
Who was he ahead of?
Two. Yeah,
Fuentes gave me Josh Allen. Fuentes gave me the old 1-2 Hucklebuck. He gave me the old Hucklebuck.
I know how this goes. Justin Fields was the last one.
Yes, he was.
He beat out Jared Goff,
right?
Jaden Daniels,
yes,
and Josh Allen.
But there's a lesson to be learned from last week's game. When you hear Josh Allen, just rank him number 1.
Just rank him number 1 and deal with it. I was waiting for Burrow or Mahomes, somebody to make a little bit of an argument. Nope, he gave me Justin Fields.
All right.
So do we all do blind rankings or?
Yeah, we all do blind rankings. So Billy, you decide here on the game. More likely, anonymous sources, Fuentes' blind rankings, or a bone to pick.
I kind of want to do blind rankings. It sounds fun.
It
sounds like a fun game.
You're going to love it, Billy.
By the way, guys, real quick, blind rankings is presented by Smirnoff, the world's #1 vodka. Please drink responsibly.
That was quick.
Yeah. They called in. They said, blind rankings? Again? We're in.
Yeah. Okay, so as it says, I will say a wide receiver. You will all rank the same receiver on your own preference.
We're getting 10, right?
You're getting 10. It is already printed out. There will be no shenanigans. I will not be switching them up on you. These 10 are already printed out.
Let me see the printout. Let me see.
Yeah. It just so happens that Justin Fields was number 1. Okay.
Listen, I had Josh Allen, man. Don't complain to him. I had Josh Allen.
I'm telling you right now, the last one's going to be a crap player, like for sure. Or the last one's going to be the best player, and then you're going to have him ranked at 9.
You got to be prepared for that.
Fuentes is up to Fuentes is as a man of tricks.
All right, let's go.
First wide receiver is the Philadelphia Eagles, A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown. Where do you rank A.J. Brown?
Oh, wow.
We'll go to Stugotz first.
A.J. Brown, I'm going to rank him 3rd on my list.
3rd. Okay.
3rd. I mean,
I'm going to go down 1. A.J. Brown 4.
I'm going to put him at 6.
Wow, Billy. I like that. That could work in your favor or it could embarrass you.
Could be a disaster.
Could.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, number 2, Los Angeles Rams, Puka Nacua.
Ooh. Is Puka better than AJ? Wow. I'll put Puka 4. I can't believe I'm putting Puka 4.
Mikey
9.
puts him at 9.
Mikey, what are you doing?
I have Puka at 3.
Huh.
9.
That's a good game, man.
9.
And he was the second one. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Where did you have A.J. Brown?
I have AJ at 3. I have Puka at 4.
Yeah. Billy, where'd you have A.J. Brown?
I have AJ at 6, Puka at 3.
Okay.
Man.
AJ at 4.
Boy.
Okay, now, next on the
why
list.
are you writing these down?
I have to write them down.
Yeah, I have to write them
No,
down.
no. Why is Fuentes writing these down?
Because I got to keep track.
He's keeping track.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Because he's not playing shenanigans to see where you have left at the end.
Correct.
Yeah,
I'm having my own laugh.
He's
as
not
you guys are
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He shouldn't need to be keeping track of these if he's
All
just
right.
reading a list.
Okay, next.
Third
That's a
name.
great point, Billy.
Nico Collins, Houston, Texas, Nico Collins.
Jesus Christ. God, he's good.
Underrated, in my opinion.
I'm hesitant to do this. Nico at 5.
Can I ask a question? Are these like projections for this year where we think they're at now? What are we ranking
these
exactly?
are what you think they are based right now, May 2nd, Friday of 2025.
I mean, Billy, I'll tell you this. I probably would put, had I not put AJ at 3 and Puka at 4, I'd probably put Nico at 3. So
I have Nico. I'm putting Nico at 7.
Nico, very good.
I'm putting
Injury history.
Yeah.
Nico at 5.
Right,
Yeah,
Nico
I was
at
thinking
5.
5 too, but then been 5s across the board, and he's up to something, so I'm trying to give myself some wiggle room here.
Yeah, he is. Okay.
Next,
I'm thinking already. There's like Jamar Chase out there. Like there's guys.
There's a couple of guys.
Puka,
guys.
Puka at 9 from Mikey A is crazy to me.
Crazy.
Anyway.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have an opinion, but that's okay.
Yes.
Number 4, New England Patriots new wide receiver, Stephon Diggs.
10.
10.
I'll put Diggs at 8. Stephon Diggs at 8. You guys are
Yeah,
putting
but
him at 10,
he's
huh?
gonna throw in Braxton Berrios or something here.
That's
Watch.
fine.
No, these are only.
That's why I'm leaving room, Billy.
Yeah, these are only wide receiver 1s.
Okay.
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 Oh, but you didn't
we didn't
specify
know
that.
Well, you would
Start over.
You would have
I
figured
mean,
it out.
Okay. All right.
Number 5. Well,
That means hold on. That means like we're only getting one guy per team.
yes.
We're
Well,
only
there's-
So, like
we're only
AJ
getting
Brown. Now the Eagles window is closed.
no Devonta Smith.
yeah,
Right.
because you're really
Okay.
gonna
Well,
have to
like
all right.
this would have been helpful information beforehand.
Yeah.
Yes,
Number
yes.
5, Malik Neighbors. Who do you have, Malik Neighbors?
I'm with Billy on this. I'm outraged by this. If I knew
Yeah,
it was
you-
wide
you
receiver
did
1s, I would have
explain
changed
this.
my order. I mean,
Yeah, I thought we had some wide receiver 3s coming our way.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I fully thought Berrios was coming up at some point.
Malik Neighbors.
Neighbors at 8.
Neighbors.
Neighbors at 8. I'll put Neighbors at 6, I guess. Since it's wide
I'm gonna-
receiver 1s, I mean.
I'm gonna put Neighbors at 5 just because my 6 and my 7 are full. My 8 and my 9 are empty, but I feel like 8 and 9 might be too low for him. Even though I also feel like 5 is too high.
Okay. Huh.
Number 6.
I have Neighbors at 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, number 6 on this list.
Yes.
The to be ranked. Newly drafted Packers wide receiver Matthew Golden.
10.
Oh,
9.
come on. That's not a number 1
And he's
receiver.
not a number 1.
This
That's
is
not a
ridiculous.
number
Who's
1
better-
receiver.
who's better on
Throw
that team?
this
Good
out.
job saving
Throw
your
this
10.
whole thing
Good
out.
job
Better
saving your 10.
Watson,
Stugotz.
Reed, anyone.
Ah, he's better than all those guys.
All right.
Good job saving your 10, Stugotz. Good
Yep,
move.
thank you. Save my 10 for Golden.
I have Golden at 9, and you
7.
You have now lied to us about how this game works multiple
Wait,
times.
hold on.
Okay.
Mikey, you have Matt Golden where?
7.
And who's
Because he used his 10 and his 9 already.
Because I have 8, 9, and 10 done.
Who's
It's
8, 9,
see?
10?
Because I thought it was number 1 receivers.
I want to hear
Yeah,
who Matt
he is a
Golden
number
is
one
ranked
receiver.
ahead of. That's all.
Yeah.
Right now, Mikey A has Matt Golden above Malik Neighbors, Puka Nakua, and Stephon Diggs.
Crazy.
Big
I'm only
rookie year.
upset about 2 of
Mikey,
those.
you're bad at this game. I gotta say,
Yeah.
not great.
At least I play the game right.
Not
right.
great.
Yeah.
Next is DJ Moore.
DJ
Oh, man.
Moore. I will put DJ Moore at 7 on my list. DJ
I just
Moore.
almost threw out an F-bomb because of what you're doing here.
Yeah.
It's a random list.
DJ Moore at
WR1.
3.
I mean, WR1 would have been helpful.
Absolutely not a random list, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
Right. And Matt Golden's on it.
Matthew Golden gets it, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
I put him
according to
at
you, he's
8.
gonna be
Moore at 3.
according to you, Golden's going to be the rookie of the year. I mean,
He's gonna be a number 1 receiver.
He might be the MVP.
He might.
Second wide receiver taken. Here comes Ted McMillan.
it's going to be Matt Golden or Justin Fields.
Are we going to get to good wide receivers at any point of your wide receiver ones or
DJ
no?
Moore.
No, he's going to take
DJ
the
Moore.
3rd wide receiver on a team of 3rd wide receivers in Green Bay.
Are you guys gonna
Jeez
give me
Louise.
DJ Moore? or no?
I put him 7, I
No,
said.
I know. Stu's on.
Right.
Stu's playing.
Yeah.
I have him at 8.
I'm playing well, too.
You are.
Yes. Mikey?
I already said 3.
Okay.
I
so
like
3.
my list, except A.J. Brown. I think is too low now because I thought we were going to get real players. but
Yeah, I
that's
thought we
fine.
were going to play.
Yeah.
That's what we were doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Number
We're
9.
on to your games,
All right,
Fuentes.
Who's next, Mike?
Jamar Chase.
Jesus.
Number 1.
1, because I don't trust what you have coming up next.
And I'll make the argument if you give me Justin Jefferson to put him at 2.
There's only one, right? It would just be Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, but he's probably not. He's
even
probably
that,
not
you
in
can-
this
You
game.
can make the argument.
I'm telling you, he's probably not in this game.
All right, I'll put Chase at 1. Because I have no issue putting
Now he's
Jefferson.
gonna
If
say
he is
Justin
in this
Jefferson,
game, I'll,
watch.
fine, I'll
Nope,
put him at
he's-
2. I'm
Jamar
fine.
Chase
I
is
know
the
what
best
this
receiver in
guy's
the
up
league
to.
right now.
Okay.
He's the best receiver in the league right
All
now.
right, I put him at 1.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
4.
6.
9. I love this game.
Your 9 isn't bad, Stugotz, but
It's a
I only
good
have
9.
4 left and
It's a
2,
good
and now
9.
my 2 is going to be. My
Yeah,
2
this is
gonna
my
be
2.
some
Here
random.
comes Ted McMillan.
Some
Here comes
random
Ted
guy from the
McMillan.
Bills.
You guys all have
Yeah.
2 left.
My 2 is going to be Keon Coleman.
I got to
watch.
tell you, if I was asked to rank these guys, this is the way I would probably rank them.
You
So-
might not think after this one, but it's not bad.
Okay.
The last guy on our list is Lad McConkey.
Oh, jeez.
You're an idiot.
The lad.
You're just the worst. Yeah, you suck at this.
Uh,
Yeah, you're terrible.
Yeah, you suck because the game went exactly how you predicted it to go. Exactly how it should. You suck.
Well, because can I tell you something? I'm not convinced. First of all, these are not all number 1 receivers. These are not wide receiver ones like you said that they were. You never said that they were. Then you said that they were. And I said, okay, well, if this is the wide receiver 1 that
Matthew
we're going with
Golden.
here, like, then
Matthew
I
Gold
guess
is the
I need
only
to
one you
leave
can argue
room.
against
Why is Justin Jefferson not in this game?
because it's 32 guys. If I told you to
Why
rank
is
1
Lad
through 32,
McConkey
then you
You
know Justin
chose the
Jefferson's coming.
guys.
No,
Did you
they're
choose the
randomly on a
guys?
list. That's what I said in the beginning. I put all 32 players on a list, and then I randomized it. I took the top 10. Those are the guys you ranked.
Huh.
If I tell you, hey, we're going to rank 32 wide receivers, obviously you're going to leave a spot for Justin Jefferson. That's why you can only do the top 10.
No, but if you told us 32 number 1s, perhaps we would have adjusted our list accordingly.
You know
That's
that
all.
Justin Jefferson's in the league.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go through our lists or
Yes.
no?
Yes. I will go through the list. Stu,
Yeah.
number 1, Jamar Chase.
Yes.
Great pick.
Yes.
Number 2, Lad McConkey.
Awful.
He's not bad.
Yeah, but he's not number 2.
He's not
I
number
think
2.
it's a consensus at number 2, by the way.
Yes, exactly. It is.
No, he
Yes,
is.
it is.
Yes, we all think Lad McConkey.
The first 2 picks are,
Yes.
are
Everybody
consensus.
somehow had 2 open.
Just to
and
be
that was
clear, we all have Lad McConkey being better than A.J. Brown, Puka Nakua, Nico Collins, and Malik Neighbors.
We all think Lad McConkey is the best receiver.
the second best receiver in the
Second
league.
best.
Yeah. The Lad. Number 3, Stugotz had A.J.
protest.
Brown. Number 4, Puka Nakua. Number 5, Nico Collins. Number 6, Malik Neighbors. Number 7, DJ Moore. Number 8, Stephon Diggs. A little high in my opinion. Number 9, Marvin Harrison Jr. And number 10, Matthew Golden.
Yeah, because you
Stu
knew Matthew
Gotts did it the
Golden was.
best.
You knew Matthew
Thank
Golden
you.
was on this list, Fuentes. That's why you think that Stephon Diggs.
He's
is
right
too
here.
high.
I had him right here at 7. He was always going to be the 7th guy I said.
Matthew Golden.
I
Billy,
see what you're saying.
you guys actually all had the same 1 and 2. It's only after 3 because then Billy had Puka, Marvin Harrison, Malik Neighbors, AJ, Nico, DJ Moore, Matthew Golden, and Stephon Diggs at 10, which is probably where he belongs at this point in his career.
My only one that I regret, aside from Lad McConkey, is A.J. Brown at 6 and Marvin Harrison Jr. at 4. I think if I could redo this list,
right,
I might put Puka. If I could just switch 3 people, I'd put A.J. Brown 2, Ladd 4, Harrison 6. If I'm only moving 3. If I could redo the entire list, it look totally different.
Okay. If I could redo the entire list, I'd throw Golden off the list.
Yeah, thank you for this information.
Not even close.
Thank you for all this information that nobody asked for, Billy. Mike, Chase, Ladd, DJ Moore, AJ Brown, Nico Harrison, Matthew Golden, Malik Neighbors, Puka Nacua at 9 is insane, and Stephon Diggs at 10.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's your blind ranking. Brought to you by Smirnoff.
Yours wasn't bad, Mike, except for the Puka thing.
No, except for Puka,
weird.
but again, that's because I thought we were doing number 1 wide receiver.
Well, we trusted Fuentes, which was our mistake.
All these guys are number 1.
Listen, that's on us. We know that for next week.
You need to know.
All these guys are number 1s. Ladd McConkey, DJ Moore, Nico Harrison.
They are not all number 1s.
Matthew Golden hasn't taken one snap.
Exactly
as the
right.
number 1
Come
wide
on, get
receiver.
out
When
of
you
here.
set up a game, set it up
Jaden
properly.
Reed,
That's all we're saying.
He will be the number 1 receiver on that team.
He'll
They're
be like
all
the
number
4th
ones.
wide receiver.
Romeo
Dubes.
Dubes.
Romeo Dubes. 2 targets a game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but they're touchdowns all the time.
Yes.
I mean,
Go to
what
break.
are
Matthew
doing?
Golden.
Go to break.
Anonymous sources, and we pick a bone. Next.
Hello there, sleep seekers. Did you know that sleep plays a major role in recovery and that no 2 people need the exact same thing from their bed? Well, that is why the Sleep Number Smart Bed is a game changer, especially for couples. You can adjust the firmness on each side, so it's just right for both of you. No compromises, no referees needed. Since 2018, Sleep Number's partnered with the NFL, and now 80% of NFL players sleep on one. Why? Because it boosts recovery, comfort, and performance. Tough workouts, waking up tired, it could just be your mattress. Sleep Number's smart tech responds to your movements, keeps you cool with climate cool features, and even gives you personalized insights, like having a sleep coach built right into your bed. Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? So you can choose your ideal comfort on either side. And now, get early access to Memorial Day deals. Save 30% on our most popular smart bed, exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. See store or sleepnumber.com for details.
The debate continued during the break as to whether Matt Golden should have been included in Fuentes' list. I am with Billy. It is blasphemy. How is Matt Golden a number 1 wide receiver? He hasn't played a game in the NFL yet.
I don't know what he's doing.
Which one of you guys just said? They just said the whole team is a team of number 3 receivers. Who said that? Was it Mikey A? Okay.
Matthew Golden is included.
So Matthew
I don't think
Golden
anyone
will be
said
the
that.
number 1 guy.
Matthew Golden is included in that.
I don't think anyone said that. Stugotz,
I can't wait for week 1. Somebody is getting a text from somebody depending on what happens with Matthew Golden. Right. 1 catch for 2 yards. Fuentes is getting text.
Yeah, but God forbid he has 5 catches, 120 yards,
exactly,
and 2 touchdowns.
yes.
I mean,
Yes, you'll never hear the end of it.
I'll move him up to 1.
Yeah, and then I'll be texting you all the stat line of Romeo Dubes.
2 touchdowns, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns, 6 yards.
I have an update for you. I have been informed that the couch delivery people are at stop number 4, and I'm stop number 5. So
Wow.
might be on the way. I don't know where.
Shake.
Not sure where 4 is, how far away it is, how big the furniture is, how long that's going to take, but we're up against it now.
Are we, Billy?
Yeah. The couch is coming, as they say.
All right.
I don't know who says that.
No one says that.
Oh.
What has someone said? The couch is coming.
Well,
No one looks forward to the couch coming. Nobody.
I do. I'm looking forward to the couch.
You look forward to getting the new couch and sitting in the comfortable new couch, but no one looks forward to the delivery of said couch, right?
I'm hoping it fits through the front door because
That's
if
tough,
not, then we got to open the back door. And it's where I moved the old couch was in front of the back door. So I really hope this fits through the front door, and I'm not convinced it will. So
I so badly want this to happen while we're on the air recording here. Please let it happen. Stop 4 right now. You're stop 5?
Yeah, stop 5.
Those stops are a tricky game, though. I mean, sometimes, some stops could take 15 minutes. Some stops could take, an hour and 15 minutes.
They can be there for 2 hours.
Right.
Yeah, and it could be in Pembroke Pines or something. Who knows where the stop is? So
All right.
dangerous game. It also could be my neighbor for all I know. Who knows?
Yeah. Billy, what do you want to do here? Anonymous sources, more Mike Lee, or you want to you have a bone to pick?
We can, if you want, we can pick the bone so that there's not this cloud of discomfort around the show for any longer. Because I can tell you guys, it's really bothering you that we have a bone to pick.
It's okay.
And you seem really thrown off, I would say, in this episode.
Okay.
So, does anyone else have a bone that they want to pick, or is it just going to be me this week?
I'd like to hear the bone you have to pick, and then
you might
we'll just
add
pile
on. Okay,
we'll just pile on.
All right, I have a bone to
I thought
pick.
you were going to clobber Fuentes for Matt Golden.
I was
Mikey
about
A.
to say, if you guys bring up this damn game.
I've done it already.
Yeah.
That bone is picked clean.
I have a bone to pick.
Okay.
With Stugotz.
Oh boy.
What?
Yeah.
I knew it.
And it's not for the reasons that you think. I have a bone to pick with Stugotz because I don't fully understand some of the things that he does. But this one in particular, I definitely did not understand. So, as we mentioned, we had a draft watch-along last week in Nashville. Stugotz was not there for reasons that are not important to you, the audience, and he didn't have a toothache. But Stugotz was there for reasons that are not, important to the audience. Now, if you're watching the show and you're like, man, I wonder what Stugotz is thinking about the draft and how it went, what better place than God Bless Football? Stugotz hasn't been on the main show in some time, or, potentially someone's personal YouTube that he launched, like exclusive places like this that you can go and get these exclusive thoughts and ideas from Stugotz. How do I give people my original thoughts? Would it be on my platforms, like maybe God Bless Football or potentially Stupidity or my YouTube channel that I'm starting? No. It's on the Greg Cody Show. Why did you go on the Greg Cody Show?
Featuring Greg Cody, by the way.
Featuring Greg Cody to give a draft recap when people have been wondering where you are for months, and you have these other platforms you want to drive them to.
It seemed like a funny idea at the time. I have to be honest with you.
I don't disagree with you, but it also is not accomplishing what you're trying to accomplish. It made me laugh when I saw it. I go,
it was great.
Of course he's on the Greg Cody Show. And there was some sort of mix-up where he was supposed to be in today, but he's not in. And I think it was just a scheduling, snafu or whatever. But of course, the place to go get Stugotz's thoughts on the draft is the Greg Cody Show.
Featuring Greg Cody.
Yeah.
We just finished draft weekend. Monday morning, I text Stugotz,
right.
Hey, what do you want to do today? And he gives me hey, I'm flying. I'm landing at 10 a.m. I'll hit you afterwards. He hasn't texted me. It is now Friday.
Right.
He has not texted me
Well, I
back.
did Cody's show. There was nothing else to do.
Long flight,
Right.
So what did you say on Greg Cody's show? What were your thoughts on the draft?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the draft?
I thought Michigan would have been better. That's what I said on Greg Cody's show. They had 3 picks in the top 12, and how were they so bad last year?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I was not surprised Shedeur Sanders did not get selected in the first round. I didn't think he'd last till the 5th round, but I was not surprised he was not drafted in the first round. So I think a lot of media people boosted his value because they didn't want to piss off Deion Sanders. Seriously. Like, they have relationships with him, and they didn't want to upset Deion, and they probably knew he wasn't that good all along. So,
ooh, I have another update.
What?
2 minutes ago.
What?
The driver called. They're on the way.
But on the way from where? On the way from where, though? On the way from
I don't know. I'm getting nervous now.
That was a quick delivery. I got to be honest.
I must
probably just a chair.
Yeah, it must have been a chair.
Right.
Has to have been a chair.
Through one of those giant windows that opens
a
up
desk
a whole
chair,
wall.
right?
Yeah, the big window.
Yeah.
Mikey
Billy,
gets it.
you want more Mike Lee? Or by the way, you picked your bone. It's a fair bone to pick. Okay?
Bone picked.
I apologize.
Bone picked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do better moving forward. I want to say I'll do better, but I probably
You don't
won't.
have to
You're right.
apologize. It's just questionable
It
decision
was weird.
making.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
But listen, you and I both have an allegiance to Greg Cody. We love him. And so when he asks me to do something, I don't want to say no to Greg.
You seem like the last person that I need to explain this to you, but your allegiance needs to be to you, friend.
Okay.
You need to worry about old number one first at this point.
Okay. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that. More Mike Lee or anonymous sources? Which one? Where do you want to go here, Billy?
Did Stugotz play anonymous sources last time?
He has never played.
I've never played.
Okay, so let's play anonymous sources because it's fun, and then we can do more Mikey at the end. But I'm going to give a disclaimer here. I'm not going to be good today. So there we go.
You're going to be just fine. Okay, so these anonymous sources are from AFC league execs talking about AFC teams about how another team did in the draft. Okay. So here is your first one. Quote, they have a young GM who, by all accounts, would be more analytically inclined at his decision-making in an organization that you think holds analytics in high regard. And what do? They do the opposite of the analytical decision by trading up to select a non-quarterback. Which team are they talking about?
This is a trick question.
Can I answer?
I think this is a trick question.
I think I know the answer. I'm going to say Jacksonville Jaguars.
That seems like the obvious answer.
The obvious
here.
answer.
I think there's a trick.
Sometimes it's the obvious.
I think that there's a trick. Who traded up? Jacksonville traded up. Who traded up?
I'm going to stay with Fuentes. I think it's Jackson. I think it is the obvious choice this time. And Baselli with analytics, get the hell out of here. I mean,
who traded up?
Oh, it's the young GM part for me.
Oh yeah,
the youngest.
GM. The young GM, the analytics. I'll go Jacksonville too.
Yeah,
it was the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right.
I gave you a nice easy one to start.
Yeah, it seemed too easy. That seemed like a trap. It seemed like a trap.
When that young GM goes to Baselli and shows him the analytics, what do you think Baselli says to that kid?
Yeah, he rips it up.
Get the hell out of here.
I think that he takes it.
Yeah.
He blows his nose on it. He folds it and then puts it in his top pocket. Not his own, the GM's top pocket. Yeah. All right,
next one. This one's quick.
Okay.
Quote, the guy they took in the first round went a little early, but they basically said, F it, we're going to go get a big one.
Little early.
The guy they drafted in the first round went a little early, but they basically said, F it, we're going to go get a big one.
I'm going to go with the Carolina Panthers.
Titans.
Hint, big is legitimate. Like,
oh.
I'm going to say Carolina Panthers.
I'll go with Jets.
It was the Miami Dolphins.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You guys drafted a big one.
Yeah.
And he went early.
Okay.
Good break.
All right.
Right there, we break.
Okay,
Whoa.
we'll break
Hold
that.
on. No, we're going to pick it up.
Oh, all
We're
right.
gonna pick it up
I was
again.
going to do
Because
work.
we're only going to have 4 minutes for the last segment, so give me a second.
Oh, wow.
Right here.
That was it?
All right.
I'm going to say I
That's
like
it.
this game so much I want more.
Okay.
Folks, it's the 50th anniversary of Miller Lite, and I love Miller Lite. Man, I don't say it enough. I want to say it more. Me and my dad, just this past weekend on the golf course, let us get a couple Miller Lites. The opening of the can, the cheers on the first tee. Nothing gets a round of golf. Nothing gets time with friends and family going like a Miller Lite does. From game night to parties with friends or a special anniversary, celebrating important occasions means more moments with the coolest people in your life. Cheers to 50 years, Miller Lite, the great tasting light beer for people who love beer since 1975. Now's a perfect time to celebrate legendary stories with friends, family, and a great tasting light beer. It's Miller time. The original light beer since 1975, a taste you can depend on, a great beer trusted by beer lovers. Miller Lite, brewed to taste. Simply put, it just hits different, folks. That's the best way to put it. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/GBF to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
I love the game Anonymous Sources so much, I want to play more. I do. Billy, do we have a quick update on the couch here? What's going on there?
No, I was told that they're on the way. I don't know how close they're coming from. So, I mean, I may have been able to escape here and do the show, do my work, and get the couch without any, overlaying of each other. But we'll see. Also, I have a question. So we have a short one here because we've had a lot of fun today. More Mikely, does that hold up for next week? Can we keep doing anonymous sources, or are these like they're
Of
not going to make
course we
sense?
could hold it up.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Why, Billy? Do you want to go more Mikely? Like, I'll do whatever you want here.
No, I don't want to dictate the terms. I think we're having a lot of fun with anonymous sources, and we have a 3-way tie right now at 1 correct each.
At 1.
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't know someone was keeping
it's all
score.
the same
but thank
one.
you. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, you have to keep score in
Okay,
games.
You do.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay.
obviously. All right, here we go.
All right.
Quote, their quarterback is going to have weapons galore. You don't have physical enough corners to cover 2 6'4" receivers. Quarterback is going to have weapons galore. You don't have enough corners to cover 2 6'4" receivers.
Wow. 6'4" wide receivers. Those are
So
the
it's-
sounds you make
I
while
don't-
you're thinking, yes.
It's not. I don't think that it's Golden because he's not 6'4",
No, it's not goal.
But he is a number 1 receiver, according to Mike Fuentes.
the Green
according
Bay
to Mike
Packers.
Fuentes.
Yes, he beat out Reed for the number 1 tag. It's crazy. I might want to say Carolina Panthers again, Mikey, because I know Xavier Legette is not short. I don't know his exact height, but I know Tim McMillan is 6'4".
Who's the other Jacksonville receiver?
Yeah, but Stugotz going to be after the draft, and Travis Hunter's not 6'4".
Right. I'm going to say Arizona.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
AFC team, Stugotz. AFC team. I did say that
okay.
earlier.
Well, then Panthers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unlike Fuentes, you set it up correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
But I
gonna-
let Fuentes keep doing Carolina because he said Matthew Golden was a number 1 receiver.
That's fine. Week 1, buddy.
AFC. Man, this is a tough one. AFC. It's got to be Jacksonville then, no?
No, he's not 6'4", Stugotz.
Oh.
I know it's not.
Are
the
you guys
Dolphins.
trying to look up the heights of all, like while you're doing the hemming and haw, are you trying to look up of all the heights of all the wide receivers drafted?
Potentially.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's smart.
Yeah.
Too bad it's only a 4-minute segment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like what's gonna happen is this is gonna end with none of us kind of knowing. Yeah.
Well, we got one guess for Jacksonville.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
All right.
I will say.
Jack Beck is not
I don't know,
6'4".
the Colts.
It's not.
Drats.
Who is it, Drats? Who is it?
Jaden Higgins is 6'4".
What's the answer? Hit us.
The Houston Texans. Nico Collins and Jaden Higgins, both
Nico
6'4".
Collins. Man,
Yeah.
the 5th best wide
All right.
receiver on my list.
Squeeze one more in.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, we've done terrible so far. I
Yeah.
told you it's gonna be bad this week.
We still
All
tied
right,
at 1?
I'll go a little easier here. I'm going to go a little easier.
All right.
Quote, I think they are raising the floor and do not need to be great at the position they took in round 1. The quarterback makes up for so much deficiency. Peyton Manning and Tom Brady made up the difference for their teams too.
I'm going to say the Buffalo Bills.
Wow. I'm going to say the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'll say, oh man, so it's someone with a good quarterback. I'm gonna say, it has to be the team with the best. I'd say the Dolphins, the best quarterback, but we already did Dolphins, so it's not them.
We have a winner in anonymous sources.
I'm gonna go. Whoa, I haven't guessed yet.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll go with the Bills.
No, that's bullshit. no.
No, we have a singular winner, and it's Stugotz.
No.
I meant the Chiefs. I meant the
Kansas
Chiefs.
City
I meant the
Chiefs.
Chiefs. I meant the Chiefs.
Yes.
Kansas City Chiefs. That's your winner.
First time
Stugotz
playing.
wins his first ever
Thank you.
anonymous sources.
First time ever. First time ever playing the game. I love this game. I can play this
Good job,
game all
Stugotz.
day.
It's a great
Thank
game.
you, Billy. Oh, my God. It's a great game.
More Mikely?
Oh, my God. Give me one. Just give me one.
Yeah, give me one. quick.
More likely to start the most games for the Browns next season. Pickett, Sanders, or Flacco?
Flacco.
Sanders.
Yeah, I'm going to say Sanders is starting by week 8.
Yeah.
It's Kenny Pickett. You guys are wrong.
Oh, get out of here! You're insane.
It's not going to be Kenny Pickett.
I feel bad for Dylan Gabriel.
Deshaun Watson's gonna start more games than Kenny Pickett.
I feel bad for Gabriel.
That's
Why do
not
you feel
true.
bad for
Don't
Gabriel?
flip flat.
Because he's just a throw-in pick. He's automatically a third-string guy. Everybody knows it.
No one cares.
Yeah. God bless football.
I forgot.
God bless it.
God bless him.
Folks, it's the 50th anniversary of Miller Lite, and I love Miller Lite. Man, I don't say it enough. I want to say it more. Me and my dad, just this past weekend on the golf course. Yep, let us get a couple Miller Lites. The opening of the can, the cheers on the first tee. Nothing gets a round of golf. Nothing gets time with friends and family going like a Miller Lite does. From game night to parties with friends or a special anniversary, celebrating important occasions means more moments with the coolest people in your life. Cheers to 50 years, Miller Lite. The great tasting, light beer for people who love beer since 1975. Now's a perfect time to celebrate legendary stories with friends, family, and a great tasting light beer. It's Miller time. The original light beer since 1975, a taste you can depend on, a great beer trusted by beer lovers. Miller Lite, brewed to taste. Simply put, it just hits different, folks. That's the best way to put it. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/GBF to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.